everyone, I'm Karen and welcome back to my channel. We're out here at the start of our RV road trip through Virginia. We're going to head up to Tennessee. We stopped for the night. I'll give you a short tour of our RV. Come on inside for a tour. The Jayco Greyhawk. This first one is your slide out. Got 2 seats and that can turn into a bed, and then your table. It's got a real big shower area. So looking inside the RV, you've got a nice little bunk bed area up above the cab that actually will sleep too. Got that little pad that comes out and makes a bed. This is the bedroom suite with a TV screen, and this is also a slide out. It's very roomy. So come along with me as we hit the road and explore America. Natural Bridges State Park, close to the I-81 and located in the Shenandoah Valley, was once owned by Thomas Jefferson. Natural Bridges in Virginia is a town and a National Historic Landmark. It's a 215-foot tall limestone arch carved out over time by the Cedar Creek, which is along the footpath. This is where the Cedar Creek Trail begins. It's really at the parking lot for the State Park Visitor Center. It's only 0.2 of a mile along the trail. So we're here at the Visitor Center. Just a short walk up the Cedar Creek Trail. We'll come to Natural Bridges. To keep going, there's a Saltpeter Cave, and then continue on the trail up here to Lace Falls. Really beautiful sunny day today in the forest. Super nice. It's a rather steep trail going down, but it's shaded and there's lots of stairs, so you have to be able to go down lots of stairs. So we ended our hike here at the arch rather than continuing on to the falls, as we had other places we wanted to go and we wanted to get on the road. We're rambling along on our journey across the states on our way to Fall Creek Falls State Park, Tennessee's largest state park. It has more than 29,000 acres to explore and spans the eastern top of the Cumberland Plateau. The state park has very dense hardwood forests of oak and hickory, waterfalls, cascades, gorges, and streams aplenty. The park is a nature lover's wonderland. This park has 56 miles of hiking trails. This is a view of Fall Creek Falls Lake. Over on the other side there's a trail you can walk to, and people stand on the banks and fish. Over on this side, there's a boat ramp, and there's an outfitter where you can rent canoes and kayaks. here walking along the lake trail. The clouds are rolling in, and in the afternoons we get little rainstorms, so it looks like the wind's picking up, so I'm gonna head back. It's a beautiful little shaded trail along the lake, 1.4 miles. Here's a little map of the campground here at Fall Creek Falls. There are 222 sites altogether, areas A through E, and there's a few walk-in campsites too for backpackers over here. These are the walk-in sites over here. Looks like there's 8. We stayed in campground A, which is this loop here, and so my walking mileages are going to reflect from this area here in the campground. We're camping over in Loop A. That's the bathhouse there. There's several here in this loop. It's got a huge play area, volleyball, soccer area, big playground for kids. Really spacious and beautiful. So in Campground A, they have these cool little cul-de-sacs. I call them RV cul-de-sacs. It's a one-way with a little circle in the middle. And enough sites for 6 RVs. It's very cool. This little corner is cool and shaded. If you want a little sense of community while you're camping, these little cul-de-sacs are excellent. Cul-de-sac is called Whittler's Shelter. So if it's raining hard, you've got 2 picnic tables and you can come and take shelter here and still be outside. Here's a view of the other side of the map that shows you Fall Creek Falls Lake over here. There's a lodge and restaurant. There's Taft Village and snack bar. Here's where the campground is. So when I give my mileage for my hiking, I'm starting at the campground, walking over to the nature center. There's a waterfall there to view, and then taking this trail up to Fall Creek Falls. In this park, there are a total of 7 waterfalls. So I started my hike in the morning from the campground, which is here, Loop A, walked along a road, and then connected to the Turkey Pen Trail, which is here, and which connected also to the Woodland Trail. So I turned left, went this way, across a little bridge and a creek, all the way up to Fall Creek Falls, which is a total of 1.8 miles one way. We had a total of 3.6 miles round trip for the Falls Trail. So on my way back, coming back this way, came back, stopped here, and took the Overlook Trail, which kind of takes you out to a little ledge, and you can't really see the creek from the overlook. You can climb down, which is a rock scramble, down to the overlook, and you have to hold on to chains to get down there, but we didn't do that. We continued on the trail, which takes you to the other side of the Cane Creek Falls Trail, and that right here is an overlook, and you can see the falls. So you can also access a beautiful view of the falls from the nature centers. Came back here. We hiked about almost 6 miles altogether if you include the Cane Creek Falls.
As I set out early in the morning to hike the Fall Creek Falls Trail, I'm reminded of how beautiful the hardwood forest is and the quiet of the early morning. So I was hoping to see some wildlife along the way and just to contemplate the beauty of being in the mountains.
this is the trail that you're going to follow if you're going to go down to the base of the falls. It's graded, but it's very steep.
After viewing the falls, we retraced our steps along the trail and headed back to the nature center.
Alright, so we just left the visitor center, took a couple photographs inside. It's really pretty inside, nice interpretive displays. So now we're going to head out on our first trail hike of the day. View looking up the river. So this is looking down on cascading falls. We're going to hike down to the river so we can see it from a different point of view.